Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay, we're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between these road warriors and the Baltimore Ravens. Only one team will keep the winning waves going to start the season as we're off in week 2. Darius Davis to return it. He'll head out of bounds on the return. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. They stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
From the gun, here's Dart. Buying some time right. He's running with it. And Dart's got him a fresh set of downs there as he slides to a stop.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Going on 1st down, it's Dart. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And he's going to be hit and set out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
In Orlando, 1st down. A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Orlando.
Staying on the ground here with Harvey. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. It doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. The first carry now. This is Ollie Gordon. And that one doesn't get him much, giving nearly a yard. It's 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Rolling on 3rd, here's Dart. Who finds his back, Harvey. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later. Dart out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. Has
some room to work. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. The Orbits finish up an excellent opening series. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Myers gets the point after the go. And the Orbits will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Ravens nothing. Jason Myers set to kick off.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Here's Tylan Wallace on the return. With some trickery here on the return. A little revenge from the coverage team there after they gave up a pretty nice run back.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Rip, 23. Go, go.
Lawrence going to throw straight away here. Puts everything he has under this one. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Fred on the ref.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on second down.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
To his wide out, it's a screen. They come crashing down on that receiver screen, and they take him down behind the line.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
Lawrence facing third and long. Escapes the pocket. Big shot here, corner of the end zone. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. Partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. They send out Eddie Pinheiro for the field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. It's far enough, but no good. He sent it just a little bit right. And the deficit stays at 7.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Now they send their back in motion right. Now run here with Blake Corum. And this route's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Second down, give to Harvey. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Black, that means third down coming up.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Third down now, here's Dart. Headed out right. He's calling himself. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Goes to the hurry up here. Dart gonna go for it on 4th. This interception is also dropped, but they're still gonna take possession as the incomplete pass forces a turnover on downs here.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Short pass brought in. This is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Still anybody's game here in the early goings. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning the second quarter. Ravens in possession. They're looking at first down here. First run of the game for GIFTEDLEAGUE. Robs by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens start to fight back for their first points of this game. We've seen him do a lot more to reach the end zone on a catch, Brock. That one was kind of fed right to him.
Yeah, they say the running backs have a nose for the end zone. You know who else does? Every skill guy out there, because they want to put a touchdown on the board.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. First and 10. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Hits his target. That's DJ Moore. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 28-yard line.
Here's Start now. Escapes out to the left. He can run it. Has some daylight through the 40. 12 yards on that play and a good call. Nets him the first.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way. Only to see a quarterback evade the pressure, he'll get that first down anyway.
So first down from the 41. Darts back to throw. He rolls to his right. Chucks this one deep down the right sideline. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Quick one to the outside by Dart. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Man in motion here. On first and 10, here's Dart. He's got more once again. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to bring up first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Harvey. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Here goes Dart to the air. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So they're left facing third and long. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And if you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead, and he keeps this drive moving.
And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12.
10 more yards.
Not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Right side, reeled in by Pitts. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Orbits get some late points and the lead. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Point after up and good for Myers. And the Orbits break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Johnson with a return here. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And that's good for a gain of 5. Stops by Chop Robinson. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Bails out of the pocket quick. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Hey, easy, route.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Look at that power, deep left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Looking for Teneroa McMillan that time. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
11.
Here we go on 4th, Lawrence. Mooney downfield, and he has it. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens earn the chance to tie before halftime.
Quarterback and receiver, yeah, they'll get the credit. Those numbers and those stats, they're theirs. But that play happens, Kate, because the big guys up front give them enough time to make it happen. From one side of the field to the other, bingo.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens tie things up at 14.
Set to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20.
20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. That play good for 17 and a 1st down. New set of downs from the 37. Quick to the left, it's caught. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
1st down, and they go right back to it. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. For him again. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Like the final battle scene from the movie, Kate. 2 sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to drive backward. All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
Just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they could drop for some points going into the break. With only 3 seconds remaining, they're going to bring out that field goal unit. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Myers' kick is good. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Handoff goes to Dobbins, running left. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And the Orbits will take over as he reports his first interception of our season.
We see quarterbacks in this league love targeting their slot guys so often. They get plenty of chances defensively to take one the other way. Nice to see him come through with that one. And what a great read to get in position for that pick.
Running back motions right. I'll start on the ground, Coral. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Bell on the catch. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
He's on the run, deep down the middle. And the catch is made for the touchdown. The Orbits push their lead further to start the half. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Orbits make it a 10-point ball game. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Here's Tylan Wallace on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Hey, Ron. Hey, Ginger. Here we go.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. That's grabbed inside the 30. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker. Playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
So as we all recover from that last play, it's 1st and 10 near the red zone. And no one had a shot at that. It's at the back of the end zone, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Ralph, it's on. It's on his hunt. 13, Lou. Go. It's hot.
Lawrence working from the gun. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Hey, go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that brings up 4th and long. A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They aren't going for this.
Hey, tomato. Right. Here we go.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Now they send their back in motion right. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Gets 16 yards on that play. And that gives him a first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. With that tackle to Michael Hall. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Dart out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Buys time, rolling right. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
We get in on the keeper. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
11.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Looking quickly here.
13, move.
Baltimore, first down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And good for a gain of 4. It's 2nd down. Offense in a hurry up here.
Let's go. 2nd and 6.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. That one's incomplete in the end zone. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Flushed out of the pocket. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and of course, his throwaway. Here in the 3rd quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his first attempt of the game. This time, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
Wow, still a full quarter left and down only a score, but here comes an onside kick. And this onside kick doesn't go their way. The hands team makes the cover. All right, partner, are you on board with that call we just saw? Yes, they trailed, but it's not a huge lead. It's only in the 3rd quarter. Hold it, you jumped the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Did you say no?
No. No.
Why not?
Because 95% of the time or so, those things fail. Why would you do that this early? No.
And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one, and that's good for a new set of downs. New set of downs for him from the 31.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Dart. It's his running back. And he's going to be touched down a yard shy of that marker.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
2nd down run by Corum. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
Orlando, first down. It's a gain of 3. First down.
Ready up.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. There's a dive up the middle. And he's brought down after a solid gain on what's going to be the final play of the quarter. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It'll still be just a 1-score game when we resume play. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Gets this one to Blake Corum. And he's tackled for no gain.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Receiver in motion. He's headed right. Side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's Harvey. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Running back sent in motion. There's another for it. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's now 3rd and goal.
They're running with Harvey. And he's in for the touchdown. The Orbits go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Myers to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Orbits double their lead to 14.
Ravens 17. Jason Myers set to kick off.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Johnson now on the return. Look at this out of the bag of tricks. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Go, let's go. Go. Next side.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Taking a deep shot here. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away, and it's going to send it back to the line for 2nd.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Into traffic, complete. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40.
And the Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down, Lawrence. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Nakobe Dean. And the Orbits will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
That's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Quick one to the outside by Dart. And they bring him down around the 34.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
They kick the running back in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Dart. It's him on the in route. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Orbits moments away from a 2-0 start. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. Going on 1st down. It's Dart. Dumped off to his running back. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down. They send a man in motion. It's Harvey straight ahead. It's a gain of 5, and he's just short. So that's 3rd, less than a yard. Up in the pace here as the clock continues to run.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And in he goes for the touchdown. The Orbits make it a 3-score game in the 4th. DJ Moore, the touchdown. Myers gets the point after the go. And the Orbits stretch their lead to 21. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion, Lion. Hey, tomato, tomato. Done. 11. 11. There we go.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. It's McMillan with the catch out left. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45.
That's good for a Baltimore 1st down.
1st and 10. It's Lawrence. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Hey. Safe right.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. Trying to push deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Red on red. 13 loop. Hey, Soko, Sahut.
Back to the air, Lawrence. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
24. Here we go.
Throwing his Lawrence on third down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked up by Nakobe Dean. And the offense are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Okay, that's just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win. You feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, and interceptions follow.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Brought in by Turner. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
Let's go.
They're going to pass it here. That's more of a catch out left. And he stopped cold at the spot. He paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
And an Orlando first down.
1st and 10 from the 43. Darts out of the shotgun. Forced out to his right. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And set up the screen here. It's Harvey. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And they can be proud of their exploits down the road and overall so far this season as they improve to 2-0.